Welcome back to another Modisoft back office video. My name is Jonathan, and today we're going to be going over your restaurant mPOS and how to utilize that with our Modisoft point of sale application. So once you have downloaded our app from the Play Store, whether it's going to be on Android device or an Apple device, and once it has been installed, you will be able to log into your account and then use this for your restaurant. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to kind of go over how to use it in the restaurant, how to create your tables, do the table management system, and how to do an order for your servers. So again, once you have downloaded the app and entered your login credentials, you will go ahead and log into the application. And in here, you will see your main page where your speed keys are. So all of this is customizable in your Modisoft back office. So everything that you see here is something that we have done on the demo side and customized, the beverages, the appetizers, etc., and added items to each and every one of these speed keys. So all of this will be done in your back office, and then everything gets pushed to this register so that you are able to see your menu how you want to show it. So before you actually start taking orders on the register, it's important, especially if you're in a restaurant, to have your tables set up properly so that your restaurant is set up, and whenever your servers are taking the orders, they know exactly which seat is where in your restaurant so that they can take the orders. In order to do that, you're going to go into your top right corner where the three lines are, and you will see the table floor plan here at the bottom. So once you click on that floor plan, when you initially set up, everything here will be blank, and it gives you abilities to add different shapes that will represent your tables or things such as the next section or any restaurants or entrances or even walls that might block off certain sections in your restaurant. So you're able to create that here in the table floor management section. In order to do that, you would click here in the top right corner to add a section. So for example, if you have, like how we have section A, section B, then we have a bar, maybe you're going to have the inside dining, outside dining, or maybe like a, anything in or out, or a second floor or a basement, etc., that you're going to create here. And you would do that by clicking this plus button on the top right corner and then just naming your section. So once you've named your section, it will show up here, and then you will be able to customize inside of that section. So in order to add, for example, a table or a symbol, so if you wanted to create, like example, this restrooms symbol to let the people know, where the restroom is located inside your restaurant, then you would click on the add table symbol here on the bottom right corner, and then you're able to put here, what is it? Is this going to be a table or a symbol? So if you wanted to create the symbol, then you would click on symbol, name it whatever you want to name it. So for example, how we did restroom, and then put the type of symbol it's going to be. It's going to be round or rectangle. Once you do that, you're able to, here on the right hand side, you'll see this is where you are able to rotate it. So if you want your symbol to be horizontal, diagonal, or vertical, however you want to do it, you can click on this little box so that it will be in that specific direction whenever you save it. So once you save it, it will show up here on the screen, and you will be able to customize it. So for example, if you want to make it smaller, make it larger, you can grab on this green box on the bottom right corner. You're able to extend it, or you can shrink it however you like, make it big, small, how up to you. You can also grab it, you can move it around where exactly in the location it will be in your restaurant. If for any reason you need to edit it, or maybe you need to copy it, because maybe if you have multiple restrooms, you're able to click on the edit button if you need to edit for anything. You can click on the copy button if you need to copy it, or if maybe you make a mistake and accidentally copy it, you can hit the trash can button here, and then that will allow you to delete that table. So once you hit save, set everything up the way your restaurant is set up, then you just have to go into the top right corner and there's going to be a save button. It will give you the message that it was saved successfully, and now your restaurant floor plan is saved, and your servers, whenever they're sitting their customers down, will be able to sit your customers accordingly. So another nice feature that we have is if your servers, maybe they don't want to use the floor design, or they've memorized, where the seats are in this location, you can actually create a list design as well, where you can create different seats based off of maybe a numbering system. Maybe you call it table one, table two, etc. And whenever your servers are selecting where the customers are supposed to sit, they can just choose, okay, it's going to be on A1, and then they can start the order just by selecting A1 instead of having to search for it in your floor plan. So your servers can either use the floor design or the list design whenever they are taking customers. So it makes it easier for your servers based on what their preferences might be. So once you have saved your floor plan, then your servers again will be able to take the orders by going into the table orders section in your Modisoft register. And whenever there is a customer, like I said earlier before, if they use list design or floor design, they are able to sit customers in each of the seats, whether if they're in section A, section B, or maybe they're at the bar. They are able to switch sections just by clicking on where your customers are located, and then they are able to either select an open group, or if there's empty seats, which will be the blank seats here, then they can actually add those customers that are sitting there. Now in the bottom left corner, you'll see there's an info button. So this kind of gives you like a legend as far as what the color coding is. So you'll see that the black means that it's available, green means busy, which means that there's a customer currently sitting at this table. Payment pending. So if, for example, you have customers who have maybe a couple groups of people that are there, some people have already paid, but the complete transaction is not done, then it will give you a blue color letting you know that there's still a payment that needs to be collected. So example, like you see here, there's some bar seats that still have payment pendings. And then you'll see here the orange or the dark red color here means that they've been seated for over an hour. And then of course you've got your symbols, which are going to be represented in this pinkish color. So now whenever you are taking an order, whenever you're sitting or the host is sitting the customers. So for example, if A5 is where they're going to sit the customers, they can take the customer's name by clicking on that table that's available, putting the customer's name inside the table, just click on done, and then it's going to open up this page where the server will now be able to take the order for that customer. So whenever the server comes in to A5 and they're taking the order, they're able to just click on that table and then they can start the order for this customer. So we have different features in the ordering as well. So there might be things that the whole table is going to be ordering as a group, or if there's a couple guests that are there, then you can also choose which guest is going to order what. So if you have guest one, maybe they want to order an appetizer, some chili wings. Guest two wants to order this. Guest three wants to order that. So they're able to place these orders based off the guest. Or if it's again, the whole table wants to order an appetizer of fried shrimp, then they can have the whole table order that fried shrimp. And now whenever they are ready to pay, they have multiple ways of paying. So if they're going to do split payments, or if each person's going to pay individually, you are able to do that here when you click on pay. So This loyalty will show up if you have a loyalty in your account. If not, then it won't show on your page. So now whenever your customers go to the payment section, if they want to pay a custom amount, pay the full amount, maybe they want to split by items or split by the guest, you have that capability to pay based on what the customer is asking. So for example, if you're going to split by guest, each guest is going to pay for whatever they paid for, then you will just select, okay, guest one is going to pay here, then they'll pay cash or credit, and then you can just go on to the next payment. So each guest can pay individually, and then once everything is paid and everything is completely done, then the table gets cleared and is ready for the next customer to be added. So it's a very simple concept for your restaurant. So you'll see again that A5 was now cleared because it has already paid completely for the order. Another option that we have is if you're maybe you don't want to create a bar like how there is here where they created the bar with all the seats, etc. We have another option where you can create a tab system for your bar where you can just have the customer orders just showing up here. So they're not actually at a table where they have to select it. So your bartenders can just add their customers that are coming in and then just take the orders based off of that particular customer for the bar. So if, let's say, they are ordering drinks, things like of that nature, then whenever it's saved, they can just click on save so the customer can drink whatever they need to drink. And then whenever they want to order any more, the bartender can come back here, click on the actual customer that just placed the order, and then they can keep on adding to this order. So if maybe they want to order some drinks at first, and then maybe they want to order food later, etc., then the bartender can keep adding different items and just clicking on save, which will save their bill here at the bottom. So whenever they are ready to pay for the order, then that customer will come up and cash out. Just click on pay, and then they can just pay for their order just like they would at the regular table. So another feature that we would recommend you use all the time is going to be the receipt feature to reprint out any kind of receipts for customers that may request a receipt for themselves. So for example, you have completed an order for a customer and you're completely done, and if they come back and ask for the receipt, then you will need to know where to go and actually print that receipt out for your customer since the order is already completed. If a customer were to come back to you and request a receipt, you're able to come in here, just click on the receipt section in the mPOS, and then you are able to go inside the order screen and look for that customer's ticket and just click on print receipt here in the bottom right corner, and it will reprint out that receipt for your customer. Another great feature that the restaurant point of sale offers for your business is we also have an order screen, which will be mainly used for example, like your online orderings. If you have a Cartsy account with Modisoft, your customers can actually order on our Cartsy application and place the order online, and it will actually show up here in the register for any orders that your customers may have done. So for example, if you do drive-through, curbside, delivery, carry out, whatever, aside from your dine-in experience at your restaurant, you also have the capabilities for your online orderings to come in through here. And once you place that order, kitchen staff will make the order, and then your customer will come just to pick up that order. So it's another great feature that we recommend that anyone who is in a restaurant, if you want to have your online ordering, then definitely use the order screen. We hope that you found this guide useful in better understanding your Modisoft back office. Please like, subscribe, and click on the notification bell so that you will always be up to date on your Modisoft back office. Thank you and have a wonderful day.